Welcome back. Part 3 tonight. DoorDashing and working on gig apps for 5 hours. I took a little break. I'm going to give it a minute and I'm going to update you exactly what happened. Because this is fun. And apparently I have plans on Monday now. So I'll let you know here in just a second. So I've been dashing, well, I keep saying dashing. I've been driving for 2 hours already. I'm breaking into the snacks, okay? I got a protein bar, so you'll have to excuse me because I don't want to spend money, right? And I've done really well so far. I've driven 2 hours, but I've already made like over $70. It's been insane so far. It's been really good. And I'll tell you here in a second what exactly happened. Because I had to take a break, but the break wasn't as productive as I thought. Hello everyone, part 3. We're back after that break, and wait until you find out what happened. How are you doing? Now, I already accepted an offer, which is good. What are we doing? All right. Go. Jeez, what are we doing down here? Oh boy. What a way to start it. I already accepted an offer. It's down here in the Strip District. Welcome in. I took my break. It wasn't as productive as I thought. Okay, so here's what happened, and then here's the offer that I took. I had to take a break because I was replacing the headlights, right? I'm driving a Passat, and the one headlight was out, right? Welcome in, explain. So I had already ordered the replacement headlights, and they delivered. So I paused everything. I went back home, and I swapped out the headlights. It's my left one. And I've done this several times before over the years with this Passat. So I open the box, and I open the cap, and I twist the headlight housing thing, the bulb housing, and I pull out the headlight housing. It's just a little clip that holds the bulb in there, right? You turn it counterclockwise, it unlocks, there you go. So I'm holding the clip with the light, and I pull out the light from the clip, set it aside, and I take the new bulb out from the box, and I snap it in the clip. New bulb, ready to go. I put it in the housing, I turn it to lock, it snaps locked. You can physically feel it and hear it. It snaps in the housing, it's in there, and it's supposed to light up and it doesn't. So now I have a new bulb in there that's snapped in there that's supposed to light up, and it didn't. That's not a good thing. So I'm testing it. I turn the battery on. I'm testing the headlights. Nothing. Wonderful. So then I think, okay, it's in there. It's locked in there in the housing.
Please, welcome. Please.
So let me, just to check, I'll try the other bulb in the housing as well. Because I replace both bulbs as it's recommended. You know, you switch the headlights in pairs. So I've already switched to the other side and it's lit up fine. So I swapped the headlights. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait until you see these orders. This makes it so worth it. Let's go. Wow, wait until you see these orders. So I swapped the headlight and it still doesn't work. Now, Meek says it's a fuse most likely. Yeah, it's something, because I tried both new bulbs and neither of them lit up. So I was going to drive for another 3 hours. Obviously, I'm still driving. Right now, I'm just driving with the brights on. I am sorry, everybody. I mean, granted, it's a Passat with like halogen bulbs, so my brights are like not even that bright. Is there a place for me to park somewhere? That's the question. Actually, I'm going to Novo Food Hall here on the Strip. Where is the parking here? It's right. Oh, it's right over here. Okay, it's right over here. Oh, there's a spot right there. I should have taken. Darn. Is this a spot right here? Is this a spot? Yeah, this is a spot. Sweet. I'll wait for this guy. All right, here we go. And we'll do this. We'll park it there. Very nice. So now let me tell you about the offers I accepted. So now I have a handicapped car. We'll just use the brights. Oh, yeah, I switched them out and it didn't work. So let me show you what I accepted. I accepted, you ready for this? I went back online. Hello. If you can like this video, I really need it right now. And you can tap this heart and send some live reacts. We're back for a couple of hours now. I accepted $24.04 on a stacked offer. Look at that. I accepted $24.04 for 40 minutes. Thank you for the live reacts. For 8.9 miles. Continuing to crush. Uber Eats is crushing tonight. Look at that. $24.04 for a stack. And then what you just saw, I got an add-on, right? Wait until you see this add-on. Here, let me just wait until you see this add-on. The add-on is $17.05 for 16 minutes, 3.3 miles. That is unreal. So I have 24 plus 17 on a triple stack now. Insane. Let's go. Look at this add-on. So I'm by Novo Food Hall. Luckily, they have a separate back entrance for delivery drivers. So let me go do this Novo pickup. Man, what a way to start it. Jade asks, what's my, it's going to be flipped. YouTube's flipping it. I'm not flipping it. We did a venti iced brown sugar oat milk shaken. Excuse me. Half calf with no cinnamon powder with the extra of the added vanilla sweet cream cold foam. And it's wonderful. And I have a protein bar. Wow, Wow, it's cold. I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back. Hello. We had some frustrations with the headlight, but we're making bank right now. So we're doing a great job there. Yeah, thank you for watching my parking spot. Please excuse me, I do gotta eat. This is what you get with IRL streams. I gotta eat. So now we're going to Pho Van. I've been there plenty of times for this first stack.
Please scan your ticket or scan your month. Thank you for your business. Please drive safely.
Now remember, we're on a triple stack right now, and the pay is so good. This is a 24, 34, 24, 34, 35, 36, 37, 39. Yeah, is it a $40+ stack here? And Pho Van is right over here around the corner. Now parking's tough. Watch out for the ice on the sidewalks. I know, right? It's been pretty decent so far. Where can I park? I'm gonna have to park. Is there parking? I can park. I can throw it behind that car. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I can park right over there. Put the four ways on. Woo! How are you doing? Welcome in. Are you driving today? This is part 3 because I just took a little break. Okay, let's go make this pickup for Pho Van. Pickup 2 of 3. It is brisk. Woo! But it was ready. That's all you want, right? That's all you want. Okay, let's navigate to this other one. Now we got our third pickup and final pickup at Salem's Grill. Okay. And we're off. Nice, nice. This is going pretty smooth so far. Is anyone working tomorrow for the Super Bowl? Oh, it's a brisk pickup, Sterling. Thanks for joining. So yeah, is anyone working tomorrow? 12 Fahrenheit in Ohio. Legend. Thanks for being here as well. Well, Legend's gonna work. What is more entertaining? Why is this more entertaining than TV right now? You know, I hope I can be entertaining on the Your Driver Mike Side Hustle Variety Show. Consider subscribing so I can show you what these gig apps are like in real time. I'd appreciate it. If you already are, you can like the video and or tap that little heart right there and send some live emotes. Just like that. Let's go. I see the hearts going. I appreciate you. Someone said if I do the little heart hand motion, it'll emote for you, but I don't think it does that. So right now, folks, we're on pickup 3 of 3, a triple stack, and it is exceptionally high paying. This is like a $40 triple stack, I believe. $10 per offer. Oh. Very nice. And I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. You know, if you want me to do more of these, I can definitely do more lives just like this, where we're driving and testing the apps. Legend, where am I dashing? I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And the funny thing is, I'm not even dashing. I'm on Uber Eats. Yeah, Mike, we are driving right now. You better believe it. Hopefully you've watched all recent videos, right? Because you would have seen we've been driving, which I'm sure you have. You've seen the Grubhub shift. You watched the DoorDashing shifts. You watched the Uber Eats shift, right? Exactly, and I appreciate that. No, we're not streaming on OBX, or you mean Outer Banks? No. Jade, there's both. There's potholes and rough roads here. Yeah, it's kind of rough here in Pittsburgh. That's how the markets are in Pittsburgh, or the roads rather. Oh, Sterling, you're not. So, what is keeping you from dashing though? Why wouldn't you try it? Would you try it, or I mean, do you really just like watching the content? What would it take for you to try it? You know, I'm gonna park right here. They have their own lot, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find a spot there. Okay, let's go do this pickup, okay? Salem's Market. Could you do DoorDash full time? It depends on the market. It depends on quite a few things. How the pay is, how big your marketplace is. All right. It was busy. Salem's Grill is decently popular here. Wait. Is that the pizza bag? Oh. It was hiding back there the whole time. I was wondering where my second pizza bag was. Okay. Okay. We're going to use the premium DoorDash bag because I have 3. So I need a bag to put this one in. They sell this and it's like really nice. I don't know if I'd buy it though, I think it's like $60. Now, granted, it's super durable. I still wish they would use some chunkier zippers. The zippers are the weak point. See, I'm even having problems closing this. Come on. Oh my gosh, okay, let's try the other one. There we go. This big thing. Okay, so that's done. We have all our pickups. All right, let's do this. Yeah, hey, if we could increase the likes, that'd be great. I guess we can film this. We'll film the pickup. Yeah, why not? Okay. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, Shane. Is there dust? There's not dust flying in here. Is there dust in here? No. See, there's no dust floating around. This is a clean space. If you're just joining, we are on hour 3. Well, we're moving towards hour 3, I'll say. All right, first customer is literally just across the bridge, so I need to make this quick here. Pickup 3 done. And listen, when I tell you to get one extra hot and cold bag, you might want two. Because when you do get triple stacks, 3 at one time, you might even get 4. It's nice to have that extra hot and cold bag. Now, you could have a catering bag and then just put them all in there. It's just up to you. I think it's a little easier to maneuver a hot and cold bag versus a little bit larger catering bag. Now that Salem's Grill, which was my third pickup, is pretty busy. Put yourself right in the front, right where there's the food delivery pickups. Like, don't try not to don't cut in front of people or push in front of other drivers and stuff. Just make it apparent that you're there for delivery. This person's going really slow in front of me. What else about pickup? So let's see. This first one's the leave at door. And I am going to hop across the bridge here, but it should be pretty easy enough. The mic's on, yeah. I'm driving in Pittsburgh. Oh, Boise? Oh, OBX is in Boise? Nice. Anything else about the pickup? So honestly, for all 3 of those pickups, they were all pretty much ready, which is ideal. And to have this kind of margin on the offer, I mean, picking back up the shift right now, I'm pretty happy with restarting the shift where we're at right now. I think that's good. Yeah. There was a comment. There's a lot of comments. Thank you so much. He's running on high beams. I'm bouncing between the high beams and not, excuse me. And we'll have to bring in the Passat on Monday. Typically, the dealership always has time slots for service. Any tips for beginners? OBX, a ton. Yeah. Accept the best offers. Thank you for the live reacts. Multi-app. Drive on different apps at the same time. Select the best offer for you. Don't take multiple platforms at the same time. Just run them all and then, pick the best one, the highest paying. You want as much pay for as least amount of miles as you can. Shopping is difficult. Shopping involves item substitution, stuff like that. I don't like shopping, but you might. Also, there's other niches. Like there's delivery, sure, but there's ride share. There's grocery shopping like I talked about. There's routed delivery. So you can be guaranteed a 2 to 4 hour route. Then you don't have to juggle requests. You have predictable pay. So all of that, thinking about how big your marketplace is, all of that goes into this stuff, and you'll have to make that decision. Jeremy, are you talking about taxes? I was talking about taxes earlier. I mean, we can. It's just kind of dry to talk about, but we can. This is leave it door, nice. W advice. Let's go. And yeah, by the way, I've been doing this stuff for 10 years and uniquely in different marketplaces. And not many people can say that. Big city, San Diego, California, medium city here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've done it a few hours a week. I've done it a higher amount of deliveries a week. And I've tried all those niches as well. Thank you for the live reacts. I told all my Uber Eats sorry and goodbye. What, you don't want to drive Uber Eats anymore? Matthew, thank you for joining here. Appreciate you being here. You're averaging $2.12 a mile and $24.05 an hour on Uber Eats. Retired road trips. Wonderful. Wonderful. Guys, we're crushing this shift right now. I'm very happy. Wait, am I going down this way? Wow, I almost missed that turn. Whoa! I almost just went on 28. Whoa! Because I never delivered down here. I'm delivering to like a little peninsula thing, little island thing here on the river. Yeah, I thought it was down here. There's like 3 different turns. I'm like, is it this first turn? And it is. All right, we're gonna make this delivery really quickly here. Okay. I'm going this way. Yeah. Okay. It's not this one. Okay, over here. Okay, sweet. All right, we got to get the right customer. Nice, I picked the first one. I'll be right back. Told you. Nice and seamless. Okay. Oh, interesting. I can leave going this way. $170 and only drove 80 miles. Very nice, very nice. Oh, no, I can't go this way. That's what I thought. I'm gonna turn around. That's fine. That's fine. Looks like we're helping each other in the chat. Very nice. Love to see it, guys. How do you think we're doing so far? I mean, I think we're absolutely crushing right now. It's very nice. What do you think? Thank you for the live reacts. Big guy asks, what's the secret to make money on DoorDash? That's a nice question. It's a tricky question. You know, the secret is really, I mean, to put it in a sentence, mastering, oh, I can turn here. It doesn't say no turn on red. What am I doing? Mastering the platform, right? If you had to say it in one word, it's mastering the platform. But how do you master a platform? Well, you got to kind of learn by doing. So yes, you can watch videos like this, watch the drive-in shifts, learn, but then you have to understand your marketplace on any app. So if I'm doing rideshare, where are my pickups at? Are airport runs worth it? How long is the cell phone lot? When do the flights come in? Do I want to do early AM flights? What about bar rush hours? Well, do they close off some streets during the bar hours? Game days, they close off streets. Food delivery. Oh, that restaurant takes forever. That restaurant, the lobby's closed. This restaurant, sometimes they don't make it until you get there. Grocery shopping. I don't know this grocery store. Item substitutions, how common is that, So if you just learn that stuff over time, that is, that's how you make the most money. You're not going to make the most money if you don't know that stuff, and don't accept absolutely everything, in my opinion. Don't accept everything, because, hey, there's some drivers and workers who they accept the next everything. I've seen it. I've taken some rideshare in the past where a request will come in and the driver just immediately taps the screen to accept it. And I'm thinking, like, you don't even look at the screen. You don't even see where it was going or the extra pay or whatnot. They just tap it. Now, if you're doing full time, your strategy might be like that. You don't have a lot of control though. You don't have control over, if you just accept everything, you're just going to accept everything. I would like you to work with a little bit more control, That's all. Legend, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining. Steve, thanks for saying hello. Hassan, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Grabbing something? Thank you for the live reacts. Yeah. Tarsha says it's only working on weekends as a side hustle. And I also do shipped grocery. Exactly. I love that. Thank you for the live reacts, guys. I see the little, if you want to tap that heart right there, you can send some live reacts. It just lets YouTube know that you're getting value and you like this content and stuff like that. We got the green. Ooh, little slip. We got the green here. Okay, I'm gonna go down this way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna upgrade this live streaming setup anyway, with Wi-Fi, and maybe a better camera phone too. Okay. All right. But yeah, talking about the W-2 and doing this as a side hustle, that's great. You know, I think that I said this, a little bit ago, that these apps are so easy to join. You run the background check and literally, and trust me, I've done this for 10 years. This was not the case 8 to 10 years ago. Now, they're so fast, you can sometimes go online in hours because you sign up, they run the background check. If they happen to run the background check like that same day and it's super quick, you might be able to go online the same day, if not typically within 24 hours. Think about that. Like being able to sign up and then you start making money doing delivery or rideshare or whatever. That's pretty sweet. You can't walk into Taco Bell, McDonald's, or even like a retail, Old Navy. You're trying to get a second job, just like, as a side hustle. You can't interview and they'll give you the uniform and start working the same day. Now there's trade-offs, of course. Benefits and whatnot, but I think the gig economy is serving its purpose as a side hustle, because most everyone statistically is doing this as a side hustle. It's great. I'm glad that you're finding success with it. Now, Retired Road Trip said DoorDash denied me. I mean, why? You don't necessarily have to say if you don't want to, but why might an app deny you? Okay, so an app might deny your activation if you have something that flags on the background check. Typically, if you have a DUI, typically DUIs are automatically denied for these gig apps. Now, it might depend. Maybe you had something on your record 10 years ago, and well, in that case, please always look at your traffic laws when something might be expunged and or removed from your record. Listen, I'm going to be very real with you. We have 7 minutes to this drop-off. We have a little bit of time here. Hey, I am not perfect behind the wheel. As a kid, yeah, I say kid, but younger, dude, I was a maniac on the wheel because I was an idiot. I was an idiot, because I was younger, we'll say. So I got a reckless driving ticket for being an idiot. And frankly, I could have gotten a lot more, but that's the only time I got busted for a ticket. In 2011, like forever ago now, but 2011, there was a reckless driving ticket. Now, that, sometimes it depends. Sometimes if you have like one reckless driving or something, I believe reckless driving is a little bit more serious in their eyes. And it is, because it gives you points on your record and stuff like that, on your license, I should say. But if you have, let's say, lesser, minor moving violations, you might be fine. If you have parking tickets, most likely you're going to be fine. Parking tickets, that's fine. Just be cognizant, just be aware behind the wheel, right? We all want to be safe. Mistakes happen, though. We're humans. We make mistakes. We have a moment of bad judgment, maybe like that DUI. Now, I've never gotten a DUI, but I've done some dumb stuff. So you can't change the past, right? We're not going to get too deep here. But if you want to do this stuff, just be mindful of your present and your future, right? Let's not make any dumb mistakes. So you can keep eligibility on these platforms. Enough about that though. Oh my gosh, it's dark. I know, I'm sorry, it's dark. There's not too much I can do. We're driving to this next drop off here. Legend, why would they care? For speeding uphill in the snow. I love it. I love it, Doc. Was anyone here earlier in the stream when I had to launch it up that hill? It's gonna be on the video because I had the action camera rolling. That was a crazy hill. That was funny though. I would not have made it up that hill if I didn't launch it up and over the crest. No, that ticket was just being dumb, Ego behind the wheel. Again, we don't need to get too philosophical here and stuff, but man, I mean, driving with ego is one of the worst things you can do. And I'm still guilty of it sometimes. Look, I'll be real with you. We're human. Sometimes I get angry on the road and stuff. I mean, thankfully now I have the tools to understand, let's not retaliate, right? Are we for rain? I think we are. There you are. Okay, we're back. We're back. There you are. Are we good? I think we're good. I was just filming because I figured we were buffering. We're back, right? Yes. Oh. This is why I'm 100% just getting Starlink after this. So I'm gonna get it. We're gonna install it. Because we're not going to deal with this buffering. I'm getting it right after this video today. Because I like streaming. This has been fun. I want to keep doing it. So that way we'll never buffer again. Hooray, Starlink and business expense. Yeah, sorry about that. There's not really much I can do. But we'll fix it. We will fix it. It's my job to bring you content. And content that actually works. So I will do my job and do that. Especially if we're going to stream consistently. Oh, you missed it. Guys, you missed what I accepted. Are you ready? So I'm doing delivery 3 of 3, right? Yeah, I'm doing delivery 3 of 3 right now. But Uber Eats, they started sending me more offers because that's what they do. So I still got 5 minutes to this customer, but folks, they gave me, are you ready? $36. $36.08 for 3.8, not 13, excuse me. Sorry, I'm trying to navigate. 13.8 miles. For 36.08, and it's quoted to take 49 minutes. What is going on Uber Eats? This is turning into an Uber Eats only shift. I guess I'm going to title this, I drove for Uber Eats for 5 hours. I am back, right? What do you think of that offer? $36 for 13 some miles for 43 minutes. I just want to make sure that you can still hear me and whatnot. And you know what's really interesting? If you can hear me. Uber Eats desperation orders. Hey. Oh, trust me, that's not a desperation order. $36 for 49 minutes for 13.8. That's a I can't believe this order is so high order. I mean, come on. Come on now. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I know where we're at. I know where we're at. That's the hill that was snowed in on that other shift. Where remember I had to go around? That's that hill. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, for Uber Eats and not the driver. Phil, thanks for saying hi. We're on a triple stack, and I just got an insane $36 order for 2 after this. It's ridiculous. 36 for 2, and it's 49 minutes. Unbelievable. And yeah, Uber Eats needs to get that to somebody. I'll take it all day. I'll take it all day. Wow, there's a gorgeous view of Pittsburgh up here. I need to make this delivery real quick. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I actually need to pull up a little bit so I don't block the road. Sweet. How fast was that? How fast was that lightning fast delivery? I wish I could show you this view over here. Oh, that's a nice little house. Wow. I don't exactly know the area we're in. Hold on, my Uber Eats is glitching out like crazy. What is it doing? Hold on, let me close it and reopen it. The app is like twitching. There we go. Okay, we're going this way. I think I'm in like Etna. Wow, look at that view. Wow, that's nice. That's a nice view back there. Hello. Yeah, next they're gonna send me $3 for 18 miles. Right? I gotta be honest with you. I know you may not care, but I love like tech. I'm pretty excited to try Starlink internet and install it on this car. That's pretty sweet. That sounds pretty fun to me. And I hope you like it. Because you know what happens is like when you have to like restart live streams, YouTube doesn't push it out as much, you know? So I don't want to have to end live streams and restart it because of the internet. Well, the LTE, I should say, the cell coverage, I should say. So I'm like really excited to set up Starlink. This is why you subscribe. You know, nowhere else on the internet are you going to find someone that teaches you about the gig economy, researches it, does it, but will go to the degree where you don't miss anything by setting up in-car Starlink internet. I'll do it because I'm committed to you. Thank you for the live reacts. I appreciate that. Are you going to put it on top of your roof? You bet I am. Yep, so I'm gonna have to install rooftop bars, like roof rack bars. And then there's adapters you can buy that mounts a Starlink to roof racks, you know, for RVs and stuff. So that's what I'll do for the Passat. I just got to figure out a adapter that'll let me still take it off if I want to do car washes and stuff. And I guarantee no one's doing that for you. Now that the travel YouTubers are doing it because they're like, you know, traveling the country and they're streaming or they're doing whatever. But I'll do it for you because I want to make sure you don't miss anything. How do you think Dashing Super Bowl Sunday will go? Phil, thanks for watching and commenting. You know, we were talking about that earlier. I think it's going to be on fire before and during the game, right? It's going to be insane. Upwards of 4 hours before the game. 4 hours before the game, I think, will be a good time to start because people are going to have parties ahead of time. Hey, let's hang out. Let's have some food before the game, and then we'll all get pizza or something during the game. Or people that are like getting ready for their parties as a host, but they don't want to cook because they're getting the house ready, so they'll just order a pizza. And then again, they'll get pizzas later for the game. It's going to be insane. It's going to be really busy. I mean, as it is every Super Bowl. I'm not, you know, it's going to be as busy as any other Super Bowl. I'm not going to drive tomorrow. I would, but I'm visiting my parents tomorrow. We're going to watch it at the house, you know. If you're watching this live, though, can you like this video? Can you tap those live reacts? And consider subscribing. Thank you so much. Let me ask you this. I can't see. What kind of shifts would you like to see next? Let me ask you that. Let me know in the live chat right here. What kind of shifts? That place looks really fancy. Oh my gosh. Dancing Gnome here in, I think, Etna. Wow, that place looks nice. Let me know in the live chat. What kind of shifts would you like to see? DoorDash, rideshare, grocery, more of DoorDash, more of Uber Eats, more of this, more of that, more catering, more deliver that, more Zifty, more whatever. Would you like more walkthroughs, how-tos, educational videos, more driving shifts, more guests? Would you like different camera angles, anything? How can I improve this channel for you? We're going into our ninth year on YouTube. 18, 19, 21, 24, 25. Yep. The channel turned 9 years old this January, last month. So let me just say, I still have 8 minutes to this new stacked order. Thank you for being here. 9 years on YouTube and like 5.5 full-time. And I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching. I guarantee there is always something new. Always. There's new problems, new apps, and then also new viewer features. Like this live stream, you know? I'm always doing stuff. I'm always mixing it up, upgrading gear, giving you new perspective, new guests, new apps, all that stuff. So thank you. Pretty crazy, huh? 9 years, 5.5 years full-time or so. And we're only getting bigger and better, I'll tell you that. We've developed ShiftMate. Thank you to everyone who's downloaded, who's tried ShiftMate. We've built a nice frame of a product. And ShiftMate is only going to exponentially grow. Our user base is going to grow. Our features are going to grow. And it's really been an exciting project that is just in its first baby steps. So I'm excited to build out ShiftMate. I'm excited to have you along the ride of ShiftMate. Every single gig worker should use our ShiftMate app. I can't make earnings guarantees, but what I can guarantee is it will make your life easier understanding your earnings. These apps are not going to tell you what our ShiftMate app does. It'll track everything, it'll measure everything, and what gets measured gets improved. So thank you again. I really enjoy what I do here. And we have 8 minutes to our pickup. Super entertaining, Mike. Big blue dog. I guarantee your dog is not blue. Imagine it was. Have you seen those people that like dye the fur and then it like literally changes the fur color? It's pet safe, but I always kind of feel bad for the pet because like I know they're colorblind, but let me know if you need an Android tester. Thank you. So retired road trips, anyone on Android, there's been a lot of demand for Android. We're still cleaning up iOS, but sign up for our newsletter, okay? Android users, you guys will get the same launch pricing at $10 a month as our iOS users received as well. So you'll get the same incentive. We thought we were going to launch a little bit earlier on Android, but again, we really want to do this right. As you can understand, we don't want to rush anything. Okay, we're going here to Caliente. I guess I'll just park. I'll park right here and walk across the street. Do I need my pizza bag? What do they got? Let's see. Medium pizza. I'm gonna grab the pizza bag, yeah. Well, I don't know if I need it. I'll grab that and I'll grab this bag too. Pizza pickup. Okay, glad I brought the pizza bag. Let's go. Do I do Instacart? No, I mean I can to test it, you know. I try to do these apps like once a year. The ones that aren't my favorite, at least, you know. Some of them I do every single week. Which way am I turning out of here? I think I'm turning... I think I'm going back out that way. Is this handed to me? Oh, no, I'm doing the other pickup. That's right. I got another pickup. A Great Dane. I got to shop and pay, and they're about to close. Ugh. Well, if they're closed, Uber Eats will typically send you like half pay, or it's DoorDash. I forget which ones. I'm not going to film yet. I'm going to film after the next pickup. I think I'm going on this road. Is this the road I'm going on? Caliente is there. So if Caliente is here, then I go, yeah, I'm going back this way. So if you're just joining, we're doing 5 hours tonight on, well, it's gonna be DoorDash, hilariously, and we've only done Uber Eats, basically. Which I'm not complaining, the pay has been unfair. It's been so good. See, I told you, like, I don't care which app it is, if they're paying well. Okay, we can go. All right, navigate. Now we're picking up at Italian Village Trattoria, Italian restaurant. So yeah, I mean, I'm multi-apping. You should be multi-apping and just lean into what works. I know a lot of people like Spark right now. Do you like Spark? Let me know. Pick up some food when you're done. Oh, who was that? Spade? Don't tempt me. I can't. You know what? I just got groceries. Actually, I'm glad I got if I had no groceries, I would have gotten food after this. But that's also why I brought snacks. I have crackers and I have a banana. Actually, we're gonna crack in to the crackers right after this. So I'm not wasting money. You don't want me to spend money, right? You're like, spend the money you just made. I know where we're going. Yeah, I'm typically not over here. Nice. I think it's in the corner. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the corner. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So I just got groceries. So I have some stuff. Meal prep, folks. Meal prepping is the way to go. You know, meal prepping is definitely the way to go. Because like, well, what I used to do, if you're like an OG from 8-10 years ago when I first started, like here on YouTube, I would bring burritos with me. And it'd be the most bare bones burrito. We're talking ground meats, ground beef and cheese in the burrito. And I'd put it in like foil and I'd eat it straight up cold, straight up room temperature. Just cause, you know, I didn't want to, oh my gosh, that's the worst. Pothole. Yeah, just cause like, I'm not going to spend money. I can't go down that way. I could just put my car right here. You know what? I'm gonna go right here. There we go. So yeah, I would just eat straight up a simple burrito. I love Spark. I got $40 for 3 hours, 5 miles. $40. Oh, for 3 drops. I'm sorry. I was gonna say 3 hours for 3 drops. Nice. Yeah, the cold spells have been brutal recently. I know, right? Oreo says I do DoorDash with my kid. All he wants is food. I know. I got little peanut butter crackers, nothing fancy. Let's open these. I'll eat that whenever I do this pickup. Yeah, trail mix. That's a great idea. Yeah, Doc says trail mix. That's a great idea. Just save the money. I got a banana. I had the protein bar, and I have these crackers. So basically, I'm trying to like make like 500 calories or like 600 calories, which is a meal. So the protein bar was 350 calories. Banana's like 90 or whatever it is. Maybe not even 90, 60. And then crackers are like 120 or whatever. Okay. Let's do it. Italian spot. I'll be right back, okay? Let me get my hot and cold bag. This is a pizza. It's a 14-inch pizza. I could put it on top of... You know what? Let me grab the other pizza bag. 14 inches does not fit in the standard hot and cold bag. A 10 and I think maybe a 12-inch pizza does. Do I stack this on here? No, I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it down here in the footwell. Perfect, that fits nice. We'll just move the seat back just a hair. Okay, great. Woo-hoo-hoo. We're moving right now. Second pizza bag for the win. Oh, Marmot, thanks for being here. Said hi. Truman, thanks for being here. Or True Dim, thanks for being here and saying hi. Come on. And this I will film because it's been a second since I filmed. Man, that second pizza bag was perfect. I'm glad I had it. That's why, Burl, thanks for being here. So, remember, the Pizza Huts may have free pizza bags. This mic keeps dying, I told you. Luckily, we can do this now when we're parked. I gotta plug it in. Okay, and I need to charge my regular phone too. Elijah, you haven't gotten an order for hours? What market are you in? Huh? Hours is ridiculous. What are you still doing out there? Okay, so both pickups done, both for pizza spots, right? Now I had the one pizza bag, wonderful. I just picked up here at Italian Village Trattoria, and I remembered some of these places, they can give you a free pizza bag, Pizza Hut. So I do recommend buying a nicer one. I mean, the DoorDash one that's free, it's okay, but buy one decent one. I can tag one in this video or link it down below, and then get the free one. So now you have two. So I'm thinking, do I have that free one in this car? And I did. Because also, just so you know, this pizza was 14 inches, and it'll say that in the pickup details. Basically, all the apps, tell you that. So then I knew, don't bring your hot and cold bag in, bring the pizza bag in. The DoorDash bag, for instance, can fit like a 10, maybe I think a 12-inch pizza. But these were 14-inch pizzas. I brought the second pizza bag in, and it was perfect. I'm glad that I had that. So now, which way am I going? Okay, let's exit this parking lot. And I have 2 pizza runs to deliver right now. Again, I think we're still crushing it. And I was well prepared for these pizza offers as well. Very nice. And don't forget, you can encourage more pizza pickups if you have a pizza bag, at least for DoorDash. You verify to them that you have one by sending a picture, and they can send you more pizza runs because you have that. Anything else? Okay. So apart from it smelling absolutely amazing in here, we're well positioned for this next stack. All right, sweet. Turn that off. I use the free one in the front seats to put food delivery orders. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can't really fit the, I mean, you can put the bags in there, but I really only want to use the pizza bags for pizza. It's kind of awkwardly positioned otherwise. I mean, do what you want though. Edits, how you doing? I'm doing great. We are crushing right now on Uber Eats. Why Uber Eats? I don't know. Am I going to ask questions? Nope. Keep doing it, guys. They're giving me bank right now. And it smells so good in here. I have like 4 pizzas between both of these offers, and it smells amazing. Heather asks if I'm married. No, I'm not married. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. That's a completely like normal situation. It's just because we don't know each other, right? We know each other. What's the word? What's the word when you're like socially? I almost had it. Wait. Parasocial. We have a parasocial linkage. I've watched Mike for 5 years. It's okay. I mean, we're all actual people, so you know, I get it. Maybe it isn't that funny. Oh yeah, I've turned the bag to the side. Yeah, I mean, frankly, you can buy an extra delivery bag, or again, you know, maybe I'll tag some on this video as well. You can get them on Amazon, like a 2-pack for like $20, $25. They're not going to be the thickest, most insulated things, but they'll be similar to the DoorDash bags, you know? If you need some, I would get some actual delivery bags. Make your life easier, you know? So here's what I have. I have like 3 or 4 DoorDash bags. I have 2 pizza bags. I have 1 really nice catering bag, and then I have some thinner catering bags that Deliver That gave me. I have the premium DoorDash bag. It's a little bulky. I don't really use that thing. But for you, I'd say have 3 regular hot and cold bags and a pizza bag. If you're going to be doing this more, have 4 regular bags, have a pizza bag, and then a catering bag. If you want the most prepared version, or if you're doing this full time, have 4 regular bags, have 2 pizza bags, and at least 1 catering bag, if not 2, because the catering apps want 2. And listen, whatever I spent maybe 45 on the pizza bag or 55 on the catering, because the catering bag's bigger. I mean, I bought that thing. Hold on. Okay, we're going this way. I bought those things like 8 years ago, 7 years ago, and they still look completely brand new. Because it's not like you're tossing them around and stuff. So buy a nice one. Buy it nice or buy it twice, right? Great question. NXLV Delivery. Do you carry pepper spray or anything? So I've done videos on this when I first started the channel. And I recommended some kind of pepper gel Similar to pepper spray, just sprays more linear. If you're doing ride share, okay? Now, per the terms of service, I really haven't mentioned that since. Because current terms of service say you can't have like anything that's threatening anybody. Obviously, you know, more than pepper spray. What I would recommend for you personally, again, the pepper spray or even pepper gel, versus what I would say, stay in compliant with terms of service. But again, there's the argument, which I completely understand, is like, dude, who cares about terms of service when you're protecting your life? And I kind of agree with that as well. It's just, you know, I can't officially, I guess, endorse anything per se. I just want to remain kosher on the terms of service for the gig apps. I am in the right lane, right? Both of these lanes turn. Yeah. Yeah. So, in short, listen, do what you want, okay? I'm not going to tell the apps. You're not going to tell the apps. You know, do what you want. Safety is always number one. But just keep in mind they have that in the terms of service. Like, technically, you're not supposed to have something, so. Yeah, like Heather says, hey, I mean, again, do what you want, folks. I'm not going to say otherwise. I just want to give you a heads up. Thanks, Trudum. I appreciate that. These two lanes merge into one up here, so hopefully we can get... Okay. There we go. We got in front. 15 minutes to our first pizza drop-off. I got some time. What do you want to talk about? What's working for you? You drive today? You're driving tomorrow? You're working tomorrow? Super Bowl? What are you doing? In-home delivery? What do you want to talk about? I got 15 minutes. If you haven't already, come back to your device, like the video if you can, tap this heart, send a few live reacts if you can. Tap that little heart right down there if you want to just send a little live react. It lets YouTube know that you get value in this live stream. And consider subscribing. I'm excited for this spring. You know, we got more and more and more shifts coming. I appreciate all your support on these recent shifts. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for those live reacts. I see the hearts. I see the confetti. Thank you so much. Every now and then, okay? Every now and then, just feel free to just send a few of those. T-Mode, I delivered Plan B. Listen, you'll deliver, we called it adult items on our last live. Oh yeah, you'll have that. Do you have a video of what are good DoorDash deals? Thank you again for the live reacts, folks. Well, you know, I have a lot of videos on DoorDash. So what I recommend, if you're looking to start or just making sure you know the best practices, you know, watch shifts. And you can just look up the DoorDash playlist on the channel to do that. I laughed when I got it. Yeah, hey, I mean, it's a product that you can get. If you do shop and deliver, I guarantee you're gonna, you know, possibly have a, you know, adult products in the Walgreens personal aisle, we'll say, right? We're driving along Allegheny River Boulevard with the river right to my left. I know it's dark, I know. I'm not trying to distract other drivers, so when there's traffic, I gotta turn it off. Thank you again for the live reacts. I like the consistent live reacts. They're very appreciated. There we go. They're appreciated. Oh, I know where we're at. Yeah, we're going to Highland Park. We're by the zoo. We're by the Pittsburgh Zoo right now. Time is flying. It's already 8:22. We're coming up on our last hour because I took like a 30-minute break. So we were going to go until 9. Now we're going to go until 9:30. Should I keep going? What do you think? I'm making ridiculous money. Should I keep going after 9:30? Have you ever had anyone recognize you during a live? Well, we just started doing the lives. This is only the second live that I've ever done, well, recently, while driving and delivering. But certainly while I'm delivering, yeah. Yeah, several times, you know, while I'm doing a pickup, for sure. Jay Max says, midnight, question mark. The only issue is I'm gonna get hungry eventually. I still gotta, you know what, here, hold on. I'm sorry, I gotta eat the crackers. It's gonna be annoying, but I gotta eat here so I don't get hungry, right? They're very good. The little peanut butter crackers, they're quite good. It's a great little snack. You get some protein. Yeah. Chimo said, hey, keep driving if it's hot. If the money's good, take a few more hours. I might. The pay's been ridiculous so far, you know? Look at that little... Cannon said, as long as you're cool with it, make that money. I might. I mean, we're rolling right now. Edit wants me to go hungry. Edit says, don't eat the food. And then you get grumpy, though. Then you get hangry. Guys, I get hangry. Trust me, so. Oh, they're sending me more offers. I haven't even done my first delivery yet. That's crazy. I haven't even done my first delivery and Uber Eats is sending me offers. Wow. They're really telling me don't drive on DoorDash. That's funny. I'm just eating. So you have to excuse me, but you know, it's okay for us to relax a little bit, right? Relax, take a second. We got 4 minutes. Which one is this? Yeah, this is the first delivery. Okay, that's fine. They have the drink, right? Yeah, this is the one with the drink. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I know where we're at. I know where we're at. There's a Get-Go gas station right here. And I missed the turn. Darn. That's fine. See? It recalculates automatically. I don't freak out about missed turns anymore. It's going to happen. Yep, and it spit me right back on where the road I was supposed to go. Do not worry about wrong. Don't freak out. Don't cut across traffic. Don't slam on the brakes. Just own it. Just own it. You made a wrong turn, it's going to recalculate. Never sweat it. I used to. Never. It'll recalculate, you know? Last one. Last one. Okay. Oreo, DoorDash or Grubhub? Oh, Grubhub. Uber Eats or DoorDash better? Watch my video, Uber Eats versus DoorDash. You know, it's always market dependent, but that video is updated with the most new features for 2026. So maybe open up a new tab and just mark that as a watch later. Uber Eats versus DoorDash. I update that video every single year, so you'll get the most updated info. Crackers complete. We're making this pizza run now. See, there's someone else with a busted headlight. Makes me feel okay. Okay, this is leave it door. Yep. And this is the Caliente, the first pickup. Oh, there's another another busted headlight. We're all just hanging out together. Uber is killing it over here too. Thank you for the live reacts, guys. I see the 100s. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is why you're so flexible too. The second Uber Eats was crushing, my attention goes more towards Uber Eats. That just means I pay attention a little bit more. I'm expecting an Uber Eats, and they've been delivering. Pun intended, I guess. They've just been dominating. Okay. Let's go make this delivery here. This one. This one. Okay. 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna have to park right in the middle. There's no space to stop. I gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. And their door opens outwards, so I had to put it out of the way of the door but then there was like snow right there. So I had to like squeeze it in between the snow and the path of their door. Hello. How are you? Degrees? It's like 8. Let's do a quick check right now. Oh, 8 degrees. That's hilarious. It's 6 with a -2 wind chill. I mean, I don't really care. I just don't want to drive in snow, you know? The cold I can do. Now they're throwing offers at me like crazy. Welcome in, folks. We are driving live for DoorDash apparently, but all day it's been Uber Eats actually. So welcome in. We're doing 5 hours today. Okay. Did they just go through the stop sign? I think they did. Now's the time when I get excited. Uber Eats is just sending offers. I got one more pizza delivery, and they keep sending me offers. So we could get another big money offer. Come on, guys. Send me another big money offer. I'm talking 20 plus. Thank you for the live reacts. The hearts, the confetti. Ooh, no. Good payout, but going insanely far away. I want to keep this reasonable too. I'm thinking of doing DoorDash. I've seen in a video mentioning not to accept anything under $9. $9 tip, and not to worry about your acceptance rating. Thank you for the live reacts. FL, man. Well, I want you to get $7 per offer, $1.75 paid up per mile, and $20 to $25 an hour. I want 80+% of your customers tipping. I want their average tip to be around $5. Now, this is exactly what our ShiftMate app tracks. It's a new app for iOS called ShiftMate, M-A-T-E, and you enter in your info, and it grades you on all this based on if you're in a metro market, suburban, or rural, because those numbers shift a little bit with that. So go to the Apple App Store, download ShiftMate. You can try Premium for free, because Premium gets you those deeper insights that you're going to want. You can also, as a Premium user, compare 80+ gig apps and side hustles and look at requirements, look at advertised pay, look at, do I need a vehicle, can I get tips, all that stuff. But anyway, in your marketplace, that's what I want. That doesn't necessarily mean that's what you're gonna get. Hold on. Okay, I need to turn this off. We're getting on more of a main road here. So when you're driving, try to hit that, but understand you might not always get that in practice, okay? Now, if you can't get that, look at your numbers and see, like, okay, where am I close? What's realistic? And work within what's realistic. Because right now, for instance, I'm declining offers. They're sending me offers, and some of them might be like $1.80 a mile, or like pretty good. But I really want those monster offers. Now, I have to be reasonable with, can I get a monster offer, or am I just going to be declining all day because I'm being unreasonable, you know? LV, have you driven on Grubhub in a while? Hey, oh, thank you for the live reacts right down here. If you tap this heart, you can send some live reacts to YouTube and just kind of react and let them know that, you know, you're reacting. You like the stream. I have tested Grubhub. Check out that video. I just did Grubhub, but I did it without a shift. And apparently that's like the meta. That's what you should be doing on Grubhub, is trying to grab a shift. Because without a shift, well, I won't spoil it for you, but it was apparently quite different. Your current city is $14 an hour plus tips. So I'll only be doing pay per mile, or pay per time rather. Here's a positioning offer. Nah. I got this delivery in 1 minute here, so let me just finish this. Let me do this delivery. They're throwing offers at me like crazy right now. Anyway, 14 an hour plus tips. If you're talking earn by time, I'll be real with you, it's not that great. 14 an hour is not that great. You would have to have some really good tips. I want you to make 20 to 25. If you're getting 14 an hour plus tips, you might squeeze out 20 an hour. But I want better for you. Ooh, how about this one? I think this is gonna be the best I'm gonna get. And since they're covering my screen, I can't see where I'm going. Okay, there it is. I accepted one. I'll tell you really quick. It was 1962, 9.3 miles, 38 minutes. Okay? But the good thing is, it's a positioning offer. It's taking me here, the east end of the city, back right into the center of the city. So we'll take it. I would have liked even more pay because the pay's been ridiculous so far. So I'd like even more than 1960 some for 2. I want 25 for 2. But again, let's not get too greedy. It's a good offer. All right, I gotta make this delivery. Put the 4-ways on. And it is, let's see, no, not that one. Okay, this guy is coming. I gotta go over here. I know, I'm making a delivery. I need house numbers. Yeah, I think it's the one behind me. You know what? I gotta back up into this lot right here, this driveway, because people are not gonna like that I'm here. And it's not the customer's driveway, but I need to get out of the road. Okay, I am so glad I parked in their driveway. This was their driveway actually, so that's even better. Because this is right on the turn, and there's snow obviously, so it really pinches this road, and people would not have been happy if my car is just sitting there, especially on the opposite side of the road. He did meet me at the door. That was supposed to be contactless, which is fine. So on Uber Eats, when it says take picture, you tap on skip and then add note. And then you just put in there, hand it to customer. All right, I gotta film this. We got 16 minutes, so we're good. All right, give me a second. Let me film this. Wait a minute. Okay, no, we're good. both pizza deliveries done. And again, having those pizza bags, really nice. Because this one, for instance, it was a leave it door, but the customer met me at the door. Now on Uber Eats, it's a little bit different. So it'll say take picture, and then you can tap on skip on the bottom left. Then it says add a note, and then I just put in, handed to customer. And it just looks good, when you're approaching the door, especially in 6-degree weather right now in Pittsburgh, when you have a hot and cold bag. And here's the thing, the customer may not even think about it, but kind of subliminally, if you will, in the back of their mind, they're definitely seeing that, and they appreciate that you have a pizza bag. Now, get this, as Uber Eats does, this is the name of the game. I'm a broken record, I get it. They keep sending me offers. They sent me, as I was finishing this last one, 1962, is my mic on? It is. 9.3 miles, 38 minutes. Another great stack. It's not a wild stack. It's not like $29, but it's a very solid stack. Now, what this is doing, you should know what this is. If not, this is why you should subscribe here. You're learning, hopefully. This is a positioning offer, and you're probably nodding your head if you are subscribed. So thank you. It's taking me from an area where I don't want to be. It's not the worst area. It's just like I typically drive more in the city. From that area to an area where I do want to be, right back in the center, and it's paying me great pay for it. What else? So we've gotten some wild offers today, $30 and $25 plus offers, but 19 on a stack, good payout, dollars to mile ratio anyway, and it's a positioning offer. We're rolling with it. Uber Eats, you guys, they're crushing it today on a Saturday. All right, sweet. Good. Back on the Parkway. I'll look at you in a second. I can't really look at you as I'm going back onto the Parkway. Where am I going? Parkway. Oh, I know where I'm going. Yeah. So we're going back into Squirrel Hill. Right back into the zone. I love this. We are on fire right now. We're getting so lucky. We're getting some great offers. I'm feeling great. I appreciate you being here. 70 people in here. Thank you. Fresh house. How many hours so far? We are 4. Yeah, we're at least 4 hours in right now. Even with my break, we're at 4 hours. But honestly, we're doing so well, I might just keep it going. So if you think that's a good idea, double tap the screen and let me know. Because we were going to go until like 9:30. I took a break. It was going to be 9, but then we said 9:30 because of the break. But, hey, why stop, right? The money's been good. Go. Trundon says, go for it. Everyone's saying go for it. I feel good. FL says go for it. Nick says go for it. Fresh says, do you ever think to work with others? How so? What do you mean? We do have some team members here. My brother, Matt, has helped out on the channel. He's going to continue to help on the channel. We have Phil with Dasher Phil in South Dallas, Texas, who's helped out on the channel. We've interviewed, a good amount of other gig workers. So everyone closes at 10 p.m. here. Evan's working. Very nice. Who else is working right now? Now is right in the heart of a lot of requests. 8:45, you know, here in Pittsburgh. Does he mean that? Katie says, my boyfriend and I dashed together. I'm not sure what you were saying after that. Work for DoorDash and do something for another company? Work with another? Should I do it? Oh, do you see that flash on my face? They just sent me another add-on. What's going on? I was trying to let him in. Okay, let me just go. Oh, fine, it's fine, it's fine. For 18.2. Sure, why not? They sent me an add-on. They just sent me let's go. They sent me plus $10.07, 18 minutes, 2.3 miles. Now, I'm not familiar with the pickup, Dongbai Kitchen, but it's right in the area. I think it's in Oakland or something. Plus $10 for 2.3 miles, I think that was. Wow. This is crazy. This is going to be the highest paying Uber Eats shift I have arguably ever done. We'll see. Okay, yeah, we're going that way. Got it. And you're here watching live. I just need to film that add-on here. Give me a sec. If I got the red light, that would really help. I'm going really slow. Give me the red light. Okay, there we go. So, you know, I'm just driving. I'm doing my thing. Coming back into the zone. Happy about it. I got a nice stacked offer here. And I don't know what it is, right? What's going on with Uber Eats tonight? And I'm driving, and all of a sudden, I get this offer. Actually, I can turn here, so let me look for the traffic real quick. This person is driving with some haste. They sent me plus $10.07. Any like $10 plus add-on is usually pretty good if the mileage actually makes sense. This one did 2.3 miles for 18 minutes at this Dongbei Kitchen. So now I have what, another triple stack? Yeah, I'm on another triple stack on Uber Eats for wonderful pay. Yeah, let me check in with you. All right, comment this down below if you can. We'll do this together. I am now 4 hours in, pushing 5. Well, 4.5, okay. 4.5 hours in. Basically all Uber Eats, kinda. How much do you think I'm making per hour right now? Type that down below if you can. I'm thinking, I'll let you get yours in first. What do you think I'm making per hour right now? I think I'm making like 31 an hour. Yeah, I think I'm doing like 31 an hour. I think this could be the highest paying Uber Eats only shift. I don't know if I've done any DoorDash. I can't remember. This could be the highest paying like Uber Eats shift almost ever, or at least in recent memory. So I don't want to jinx it. Let's keep it going. We're going to go at least for 5 hours tonight and see if I can keep it up. Am I going to finish with at least $30 an hour? There we go. I'll ask you the same question. I mean, guys, I think I'm going to finish with 30 plus an hour. I think 1 cent per hour. what's my lowest shift? My lowest shift was, I think on Gopuff. I think Gopuff, watch that video from last year where I just did Gopuff. I think it was like alcohol delivery, basically. They do snacks, but it was basically all alcohol. I think that was awful. I'm still going to test it. I'm still going to do a Gopuff shift in 2026 because I have to. Because I test, gig apps for you. Welcome back. We're in Regent Square area. Heading over to Squirrel Hill for this first pickup. Parking is a little tough over here. I'll give them that. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, Comic Book says I've never heard of Gopuff. A lot of people tell me that. So Gopuff has partnered with Uber Eats in the past to do some of their fulfillment. Gopuff is like a little centrally based warehouse. They have a little warehouse in your city, and you can order snacks, drinks, and now alcohol. It's just like they never really expanded. They haven't expanded too much. That's all they do. They do convenience. They don't do restaurant. It's just convenience stuff. So that's great if you want snacks and drinks. I think they have a limited market cap there because of that. Anyway, yeah, Gopuff was not great because you always have to come back to the Gopuff warehouse. Oh, they did move over. I didn't know if they were going to move over. All right, first pickup is at the place that I famously can't pronounce. Tsaucaa. Tasaka. Tasaka. Did I just get it? After all these years, is it Tasaka? Tasauka. I think I'm going to ask them when I get in there. I'm just going to ask them. Doc, I like driving through the Squirrel Hill Tunnel. Nice. Grubhub on a block shift soon, Evan. That's what everyone told me. They're like, my guy, you gotta drive on a shift. What are you doing? You can't just ad hoc a shift on Grubhub. Maybe that's the move. I think I will. Wait, why is the pin wrong? I have two pins. I have one pin that says this, then I have one pin down the road. Am I literally delivering this down the road? There's a pin that says Tasaka, and there's another green pin. That would be hilarious. Oh, never mind. It's flashing. I think it's a glitch. That would be hilarious. Oh, Cybertruck. You'll have to excuse me. I'm a Tesla owner. You can't really see it with my broken camera. Oh, you poor broken camera. We'll get a new phone eventually. As a Model Y owner, I get excited. I test drove one just because they have free test drives. It was pretty insane. I test drove one. It was wild. It has steer-by-wire. That thing's a beast. It's a tank. It's a biggest car I've ever driven. I have a Model Y. That thing was a house on wheels. The thing was huge. I parallel parked it twice on Walnut Street, which is right in front of all the cafes. And what was hilarious is, hold on, I need to find parking. This is gonna be really hard. There he is. That thing's crazy looking. No, he took my spot. Okay, no, he didn't. He pulled up forward. Nice. Thank you for not taking my spot. I parallel parked it right in front of one of the cafes that had an open bay doors. So there was like everyone inside. I parked it like right in front of all of them. I was like sweating, even though it had all the cameras, just because it was so big and unwieldy. Okay, Tasaka. I'll be back. Let me ask them how to say it. Oh, I see what that was. It was a pin for my second pickup. Turkish kebab house, which is right down the road. I'm not doing it. On that other video, if anyone watched it, I walked to Pizza Palermo, which is down the road. I'm not doing it. I'm not walking all the way down there for Turkish kebab house. I'm gonna risk it and we're gonna look for parking again. I can't, guys, I can't. And this guy's letting me go. He is, because he knows that parking is hard here. Okay. Yeah, it's right down this way. Okay, this guy's parking here. Luckily, Boba is sealed because I just heard it shift. Turkish kebab house. Oh, there's parking. Yeah, there's parking. Wait, no, there's not. That's an alley. No, wait. No, there is. Darn, that spot's too small. Can I park here? I'm gonna block the road. I can't park there. Is this person leaving? If they leave, then they'll save me. I don't know if they're leaving. I might just go for it. Oh yeah, it's right here. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, we did it. I had some space to pull up a little bit anyway. Put that in there. Put that in there. I need a bike rack on the back. Wait, why would I need a bike rack? What, for the license plate? What are we talking about? Now, Pittsburgh's pretty chill. It's pretty empty in a lot of areas. Squirrel Hill isn't too bad. Where I wouldn't risk leaving my phone in the car. You know, it's funny. I've literally delivered all throughout the city, and I've always left, like, think about it. I leave my camera in the car all the time. Oh, are they? Yep, they are crossing behind me. Gotta be aware. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I quite literally leave my $4,000 Sony camera setup in the car. How much is it? $400 DJI camera, action cam in the car. All my equipment, my mics. Now, granted, well, you know what's funny? I don't even lock the car. As you've probably heard, I don't even lock the car. Pittsburgh is just pretty safe. I don't feel unsafe in any of these areas, let alone someone that's gonna like brazenly open a car door and take stuff in the middle of the day or night. Now, if I'm in not the best areas, oh, you better believe I take my keys with me and I lock the car. But Shadyside, Oakland, Squirrel Hill, these are like either student areas or they're high income areas, affluent areas, or just generally safe areas. So yeah, I don't care. I mean, I don't even lock the car usually. These are good areas. And obviously, statistically, that's like such an anomaly. Someone would just brazenly like go for it. I think I have been turning the engine off. I'm trying to remember. Like right now, I don't think I turned the engine off. Sometimes I'll turn it off, sometimes I won't. Because obviously if you leave it running and you don't lock it, it's a free car. I don't think about it that way though. Pittsburgh is pretty safe, especially those areas that I mentioned. I mean, it's all insured, but I get it. I get it, right? We want to be smart still. Can you link a video about doing taxes? Lisa, so on the channel, use the search feature when you click on videos. Like, go to the channel homepage and then click on the search bar. It's a little magnifying glass, I think. I've done a video with a CPA, my friend Stephanie, in the past. Now that video is quite old, but the fundamentals are pretty much the same. But you're going to get a 1099. You're going to bring that 1099 to your tax professional, CPA, what have you, and that's going to be used in your filing. So that's used in conjunction with your, let's say, W-2. Now you want to track your miles as well, okay? I am not a CPA, but you may be able to provide an estimate if you did not track miles, okay? Again, that's not legal tax advice, but you may be able to just provide an estimate. These girls got, what do they got? 2 bags. Oh, they got the, I don't even know how to say it. Tours Le Jour. I don't know. There's a little dessert spot here. They had 2 bags from the dessert spot. I do like dessert spots. There was this place in San Diego. It was called Extraordinary Desserts. Thank you for the live reacts. Extraordinary Desserts. And I would go there sometimes. What do I do for fun, Heather? That's a fun question. I drive. What are you talking? There's no one in the CMU's fitness center. Come on, guys. 9 p.m. You don't want to work out? A lot of these buildings on CMU are new. They're so nice looking. Very updated. This building up here, I think this is maybe engineering or something, is new. Their fitness center is new in the last 5 years, and then that other building is new. Very nice looking. I mean, I like working out. I like working out. I like, checking out new spots, like dessert spots and cafes and whatnot. I like music festivals, although I'm debating on if I want to go to a music festival this year or just San Diego. I'm debating on it. Do I want to do the music festival in Vegas or do I want to do San Diego? I mean, I could do both, and I've done both before because they're really close to each other. But, I don't want to spend too much money. So I'm debating on it. I'm still working. Yeah, Heather, I'm working right now. Oh, the likes? What, the likes are low? 73? Hey, if you haven't liked this video, then go ahead. Yeah. I mean, I would love to get a few more likes on the video. Why not? For these lives, it's like, yeah, I want everything to perform well. All right. I want as many viewers as possible, as much, the likes and this and that. I feel like if I provide you good content, then that stuff's going to come. I'm not obsessing over like, come on, guys, we need 100 likes in the next 5 minutes. Like, you don't really want that, right? You're trying to chill, enjoy a live, and talk about gig stuff and how much money we're making tonight, versus me trying to pump up the likes. Now, of course, I'll mention stuff every now and then. Click the or tap the live react, subscribe, double tap the screen. That'll like the video. I don't want to talk about it forever, though. We mention it here and there. You get the point. All right, where are we going? Where am I? Oh, wait. Where is this place? The Dong Bay Kitchen that I told you about? Where is that? Sterling Pizza Butter. Oh, I know where this is. There's no parking there, I don't think. I might be able to put the four-ways on, but I don't think there's any parking here. Yeah, for mileage tracking, I just track, based on my trip odometer. Now, if you're talking about an app, yeah, there's different tools out there. I do encourage you to check out, our tool. I think it's being developed, for specifically the actual gig worker. And other tools do a good job, sure. But I think ShiftMate, our app, is really going to be catered, again, exclusively, exactly for what a gig worker needs. How are my earnings? And am I hitting everything I need to hit? Where do I need to improve? And then discovering different gig apps. And then, yeah, mileage tracking and stuff. We're about to release mileage tracking. We've been testing it. So I think we're going to release that maybe the next couple of weeks here. So that'll be updated. Indy, yeah, I know. We're working on ShiftMate for Android. We have a lot of demand there, so I appreciate that. It's something that we're just, finishing up iOS. And, even iOS, there's challenges, It's the first time I've ever done something like this, trying to develop an app. There's a lot of complexities, and plus I have a small team. I have one developer, with no funding. It's all self-funded. If we did funding rounds for millions of dollars, then we'd have a whole team of 20 developers and marketers and salespeople. Now, we will get there eventually, but right now, we're a two-person team, and we work well together, and we're just trying to build something special for you, and I know we will. All right, let's park right next to the Soothing Body Spa with rainbow lights. I'm not going to make any comments on that because we're going right here to what's it called? Dong Bay Kitchen. That's funny. All right, let's go do this pickup. Yeah, I need to use this. Oh yeah, this is the triple stack. I need another bag. Where's my other bag at? It's back here. I gotta crawl for it. And there's a car behind me. I look ridiculous. It's a lot of food, and I'm sure it tastes really good. Okay. Where's this one going? So now we're doing the Tasaka one. Leave it door. Should I film this? Where are we at? How's it going, everyone? Science. What part of Pittsburgh are we in? Like the center part of Pittsburgh, Oakland area. Yeah, Pizza Hut has the bags, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, like Karen says. Excuse me. Some of the pizza sauce will give you it. Send an email for a spreadsheet. Which spreadsheet are you talking about? We did have some spreadsheet products in the past. Oh yeah, science. If you complete a certain amount of deliveries in your first week, they'll send you a bag. Yeah. Sometimes they do that welcome kit. Do you need DoorDash bags to work for them, Tony? It's a good question. Now, a lot of people don't know this. Should I film this about the pickup? Yeah, I guess I should. It's better to have too much content. I can edit it down versus not enough. I feel like I haven't filmed in a minute anyway. Just give me a second. Mic is on. Okay. Yeah, Indy, I have, well, not necessarily links, but it depends what product you're working for. I could maybe just email it to you. Okay. All pickups done. I forgot I had a triple stack offer. So we just picked up from that Dong Bay kitchen, I think it was. I have 1, 2, and 3. Seamless. You know, that one was ready immediately. Now this one was a Fan Tuan delivery. On my last shift, I had Hungry Panda. So both Fan Tuan and Hungry Panda are Asian food delivery platforms. You'll see a bunch of, I see labels, signs, stickers on their windows. Fan Tuan is turquoise, Hungry Panda is yellow. Now here's the thing. Some of these restaurants do not or will not partner with Uber Eats and DoorDash or even Grubhub, but they will partner with Fan Tuan and Hungry Panda. I can leave some shifts linked down below because I've signed up and I've driven on both of those platforms. They have their own driver platforms. So you could throw that in there. It's what we call a filler app. It's not busy enough maybe to complete a whole shift. Maybe it is, but at least it could be a filler where it's filling in the rest of your orders. Maybe you can take one every now and then. So Fan Tuan and Hungry Panda. So now I'm back in the zone. I got 3 offers and I bet Uber Eats is gonna keep doing what they're doing all night. They're gonna keep sending me offers. Probably after I finish the second one, they're gonna start throwing me offers again. Sweet. Let's go. What does this say? Just a man, just a man in his element when he's filming. That's hilarious. Well, you know what's funny? You know, the live streams kind of warm me up. You know, the live streams warm me up to talking. So all I do is I just talk from here to there to the camera. Because think about it. Otherwise, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm driving, and then I just have to film. What about this one? Wow, they sent me another one. Do we take it? Do we take this one? $19 for 9.2 for 33 minutes. Wow, should I take that? I think I should. 19 for 9.2 for 33 minutes. 19 for 9.2 for 33 minutes. Ugh. I accepted it. Was that the right move? 19 for 9.2. So it's $2 a mile basically. But it's only gonna take 33 minutes, it says, for 19. Was that the right move? Should I have taken that? Thanks for the live reacts, guys. I see that. Tap the heart, and then you can like send some live reacts. Trudum says yes. Sam says gas money. Should I have taken that 19 for what was it, 9 point something for 33 minutes? I feel like I could have gotten $25 for like 8. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, 19 for 9.2. Evan says yes. I mean, I guess so, yeah. And what's funny is I just already accepted it. You know, we're going past obviously 9 p.m. right now. It's 9:18, and I still have. Wait, that's insane. They sent me a stack when I just started my first drop off. That's crazy. Think about that. Think about that. They just sent me a stack. I have yet to deliver my first one on this triple. And Uber Eats is like, nah, here's another one already. You still have about 30 minutes of driving with these, well, maybe not 30 minutes. You still have to make 3 deliveries, but we'll send you another one. You're good. You're good. That's funny. Oh yeah, I can see the pin. I see the pins. Oh, that's what those pins are. Okay. Yeah, I can see all 3 pins where I'm going for the deliveries. I like that. I'm trying to screenshot it, but there we go. Yeah, all 3 deliveries. One's up here and one is right a couple of minutes down the road. Nice. Okay, where am I? Oh, I know where I'm going. Perfect. I know exactly where I'm going right now. This is great. Because there's the one and then the other 2 down the road. And then they already sent me, what was it? Let me pull it back up for you. Yeah, 19 flat for a stack for 9.2. Excuse me. Yeah, Lewis says, still crazy they sent it while delivering 3 orders. Exactly. I have 3 orders. Yeah, don't say yawning, because like even seeing the word is going to make me yawn. I'm not even tired. You know, right? You're like, oh, don't say it. It's gonna. We can't even talk about it. I'm gonna start yawning. They say yawns are contagious. Like, all right, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. Oh, trust me, I got plenty of sleep and I slept in today, so I'm good. I'm feeling good. Yeah, but Lewis, it is kind of crazy they sent that while I still have 3 deliveries to do. Granted, they're really close. Oh, nice. This one's at Caillou Ramen. I wanted to try this spot. Caillou Ramen. It's right up there. Yeah, it's right by the Target. Nice. I've been wanting to try that ramen spot. I'll have to get there eventually. Tony says people don't want to go out. It's too cold. I know, right? Yeah, science is a great question. How often do you use these platforms to explore just like the culinary landscape? All the time. I mean, I've picked up at most of these restaurants at this point, but I 100% have found new restaurants because of delivery. It's pretty sweet. Like, I'll walk into a place, I'm like, oh, this is nice, and this looks really nice in here. Or like, oh, I didn't know this is a new restaurant. I didn't know that. Let me check it out. So I mark it on, there we go, Google Maps. Yeah, this is Leave It Door. Nice. I delivered here plenty of times. This is for the first offer, yeah. Which bag did I use for the first offer? I think it was the nice bag, right? Where's the customer name? Hold on. Yeah, it was this one. It was this one. I'll leave the light on for you. Is this one at the apartments? Where is this one at? I assume this one is the second bag because it's right down the road. Yep. Yeah, it's this one. So let's reorganize. Let's put them down there. Let's put this one right there. Because this next one is meet at door. So I'm trying not to like fumble around with it. Base, I can read chat from everybody. Am I working the Super Bowl? No. I'm just visiting home tomorrow, so I'm just going to watch the game. Do you think they're giving good ones out tonight to get drivers committed to them tomorrow? I don't think they think about it that deep. I honestly don't know why they're sending such good Uber Eats offers right now. Yeah, California, no flash offers. I've only received that one flash offer. Flash offers have been crazy. I've legit only ever gotten that one. What state? Pennsylvania. Outdoors with Daniel. Ended your dash? How was it? All right, let's do it. This is the meet at door, so I gotta make a left out of here? I can't make a left out of here. Okay, there it goes. Now it's recalculating. All right, sweet. Yeah, I think I know where this is going. Yeah. We're moving. Delivery 2 of 3. And then Uber Eats send me, thank you for the live reacts. I see that down there. They already sent me another offer, which I already accepted. Turning lane is snowed in. You like to see it? Yeah, you have a lot of hot and cold bags like me. Yeah, no overall Dasher rating. Funny how that is. I never got that either. Frankly, we have not seen a lot from overall Dasher rating, did we? Now, I know they're trying to fix on-time rate. I think that's the main focus right now. Fix on-time rate, and then they'll expand it. Oh, I know what this is. I've never delivered here before. I was at New Apartments over here. I'm gonna get their bag ready. I really wish they had the label, you know? The label where it says the building name. Because I'm pretty sure it's this building, but it would be nice to have that name. Because I'm pretty sure it's here and not on the other side of the street. It's got to be here, though, what I think. Yep. Yeah, it's here. Let's throw ourselves over in the snow. All right, hand it to me. Be right back. We're moving. We're making great time today. Is this meet at door 2? Leave at door. Deliver, please. Leave the order. Please order that too. Okay. Where's this one delivering to? Yep, okay. This is delivering to another large apartment complex down here that I have delivered to. I always mess up their entrance though. How we doing? A little marathon today, huh? I'll talk to you in a second if I get a red light. But as you maybe get the vibe of the tempo, we are moving. Not a lot of downtime right now, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Thank you for the live reacts. I got a $14 tip. Outdoors with Daniel. Hey, nice. And remember, folks, because I'm doing like Uber Eats today, the tips don't come until like an hour after the delivery. So that person just turned left on red. The pay should be even higher. Yeah. Thoughts on a pro shopper? Well, coming from a non-shopper, I'm not a fan of shopping on any platform. I think shopping is another niche of gig work almost entirely. Yeah, it's on the DoorDash platform, but a shopper is almost another niche, another type of gig work, because you just really, really got to know how to shop. And it's even a little bit more nuanced than food delivery. You really have to know the grocery store, know the layouts, know substitutions, know the best ways, when to contact, how to contact the customer to get those substitutions. And then if you're a good shopper, yes, you get priority to higher paying offers, well, shopping offers. It's just a lot of nuance, with the shopping. I don't want that. I don't want to have to strategize. Okay, I'll get the Advil first. The Advil is out of stock, so I told them is Tylenol okay, and I'll wait for their response while I go shop for the milk. Oh no, they're out of the gallon. I can get them 2 half gallons, so I'll message them about that. So I got to remember I got to come back for those 2 items. I don't want to do that. I want to get in, give me the order, get out, make my delivery. Or like rideshare when I was doing that. Here, I'm at the spot, get in, let's go, get out when we're done. I'm not saying that as dislike the customer. It's just, it's just so much easier. Now, shopping generally pays more than delivery. Standard food delivery, we'll say. And DoorDash says that as well. Shopping generally pays, I think they said 30% more. But is it going to pay more per hour? It can pay more per offer because they're tipping more, but will you make more per hour, or are you just going to waste your time in stores? Thank you for the super chat. I'm going to make this delivery real quick, and then I'll take a look at your super chat. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Loyal to Hill. I always mess this up. Their main entrance is right here, right? Yeah. Leave at building reception. Place at takeout counter in apartment lobby. Okay. And it's my last one, right? Yeah, it's my last one. I always mess up this place. I think they have to buzz me in too. I thought the pickup was down there. It's down the next split in the buildings. This guy's waiting for my spot. I was walking down there between the two buildings. Caillou Ramen's up here though. So let me bounce over here. Let's do this. Park right over here and go pick up Caillou Ramen. Whew. That apartment complex there, everyone's using the butterfly door concierge, the doorman that I showed you in another video, which I love because it'll give you a delivery pin. So you tap on delivery and then you enter the pin number and it opens the door for you, which is pretty sweet. Let me get the good bag. All right, so we're moving. I don't have a ton of time, as you can tell. We're moving. Friday, thanks for being here. I hope you're not bouncing too much. It looks like the engine vibrates you a little bit, so I apologize for a little bounce. Friday, yeah, thanks for saying hi. Chris is not a fan of Dollar Generals. Trudim says, yeah, it's cold out. Sean agrees. I know, it's super cold. Sadid says, doesn't accept lunch orders under $10 and dinner under $15. Yeah, we can talk about that too. Let me go do these, well, the one pickup. Oh, I'm struggling right now. Oh, it's 4 degrees. It's 4 degrees. Like it wasn't cold. And then I feel it all of a sudden, you know? I think it's because I was out there a little bit longer because I was out for that last one. Whew, and this one I had to walk just right down there. Woo! That Caillou ramen, I gotta try it out. It's like, you know, new and trendy, and they have this like kind of honeycomb design inside. Hold on, where am I going? No, I'm on Penn Avenue, guys. Where am I going? Yeah, we have to go. I guess I could go either way. Yeah, we'll go up Shady. We'll go this way, which means I can turn right? Yeah. So they have like a honeycomb border around their seats, and then some of the seats are stacked on top of each other. Like literally, you walk up these little stairs, and it's against the wall, and it's a little honeycomb, and the seats are inside the little honeycomb on the wall. And obviously there's like a little platform. So the honeycombs are like stacked on top of each other. You can look it up if you want. Caillou Ramen here in Pittsburgh. It's all aesthetic looking, and it's cool looking. I want to check it out. Welcome in. We're wrapping it up here. We're wrapping it up a little bit. I want to go eat. So if you just joined, hang with me, because we only got maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes left or whatever it is. Yeah, the ramen place in East Liberty, exactly. I was actually considering those apartments back there. Ophelia. It's a brand new complex that just opened. And they have retail below it. Grocery store, Giant Eagle. They have a Borders. They have Shake Shack, I think. And it's right by the Target. Decent location, decent. It was just too much money. Price per square foot just didn't make sense for me. Oh, the seat warmers are on though. We're just passing my old apartment like 15 years ago. I used to live there. And my room was directly above the foyer, the outdoor entrance of the front door. You know, like the little foyer, whatever, entryway, right? So my room was right above the entryway, and it's like a converted home. And it's an old home, you know, one of these, 100-year-old buildings that's converted into apartments. And because of that, the insulation was so bad that my floors were freezing, but then the walls were like ice cold. If you touched the wall, it was ice cold. That was back in the day when I lived there. It could have been worse, but sometimes you gotta live through that when you're not making as much money, and there'd be bugs, there's bugs in the spring and the summertime, and there was a bunch of like fruit flies, and these older buildings, they don't have the as good of ceiling, Couple that with being right above the entryway, where there was no insulation, or at least there was no heat retention below me, and it was just so cold. Hello, the man. Don't spam, please, but welcome in. Oh yeah, the super chat. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Loyalty to Hill. Yeah, I'm sorry. But our wonderful team members reminded me. Hey, Mike, have you ever heard of DoorDash doing what's deemed Dash okay. Yeah, of DoorDash doing what's deemed throttling. Yeah, thank you for that super chat. Loyalty to Hill. Thanks for being here. I hope you're still in here because I definitely want to acknowledge your super chat. Throttling. Let's talk about it. I got 4 minutes until Kung Fu Tea. As someone who's worked in the gig space for 10 years, and I get a good feel, for what kind of offers they send you. And I believe DoorDash has addressed, DoorDash has addressed this kind of recently as well with that whole desperation score hoax it turned out to be. These companies aren't going to, we're still live, Shadow. They're not going to throttle your earnings. Why would they throttle your earnings? I mean, if you're making great money, you're going to talk about it. You're more likely to talk to your friends, your roommates, your significant other, anybody, your coworkers. Like, dude, I crushed it on DoorDash last night. Why would they want to limit that? Now, the argument could be like, well, they want other dashers or other workers to make money so they don't quit. Now, there's always going to be a pool of workers that are online at any given time, right? Any given time, there's workers online. So it comes down to their dispatch algorithm. I don't have access to the algorithm, but it's going to be based on proximity to the restaurant and stuff like that. But no, I do not think any app, not even just DoorDash, any app is throttling earnings. And I don't care if it's like 3% acceptance rate or 98% acceptance rate. I don't really care if you're new or if you're experienced. Now, granted, if you're new, you might get a trial to Dash your rewards. Okay, there's that. But specifically talking about dispatch, no, I don't think they throttle or limit your earnings. We're right by an officer. I got my burnout headlights. I'm just gonna put the high beams on. I'm trying to fix it. I'll bring the Passat in on Monday. But look at today, okay? Look at today. Today, it's not like Uber Eats is tapering off my orders. We haven't seen a tapering. We haven't seen less offers. So you could argue less volume. We haven't seen less quality of offers. Like, okay, yeah, but they're going to start to send you lower dollar offers. We haven't seen any of that. So yeah, I mean, the old high beam trick. Yeah, I replaced my headlights this afternoon because I ordered new ones because it was burnt out and the new bulb still didn't work. Then I tried both bulbs with different, because obviously, the bulb snaps into the holder. So I tried the complete other holder and new bulb, and that still didn't work. So someone said it might be a fuse or something. The Passat is due for an oil change anyway, so I'll just tell them to take a look at the headlight. Fun. All right, Kung Fu Tea's right over here. There's all kinds of parking. Thank you very much. All right, let's go do this pickup. I need to grab an available bag. little drink holder. Yeah, the Boba's nice because they're sealed. Hold on, guys. Jeez. You know what? I think I'm going to stop orders after this. Because I've been going for, yeah. I've been going for maybe 5 hours tonight. No, maybe 6 hours tonight. Okay. All right, let's put this in the bag. Whew. This person's beeping like crazy. Why? Oh, they're trying to wave to someone inside, I think. What are they doing? Yeah, I think they're trying to get someone's attention. In the pizza spot over there. Maybe a friend or something. They're just stopped right in the middle of the road. Now they're opening the window. Now they're leaning out. Now they're motioning. They're pointing. They're pointing. I started recording. They're still stopped right in the uphill. Still pointing. Still pointing. Hand out the window. Head out the window. Yelling something. Still pointing. Now he's leaning more out the window. A guy walking by is knocking. Gestures to the car. Helps him out. Said, hey, this guy's trying to say hi to you. He's leaning out the window. Taking his hat off. Patting his head. Do you like the play-by-play so far? What is going on right now? Car's coming up behind him. He's got to move. He's going. Okay. Yeah, Nicholas, I was going to do DoorDash today, but it turned out to be a lot of Uber Eats, surprisingly. All right, let's record here. Yeah, thank you, Phil. Okay. Let me record this real quick. So both of these pickups are done, and I don't know if I get an add-on or what. No, yeah, it was both of these, $19, 2 deliveries. Both are ready, and I think this might be it. I think we might be at least 5, if not 6 hours tonight by the time I finish this, maybe. So let's do this. I'm gonna go make these deliveries. Let's talk about how good this shift was. So this is gonna use our gig tracking app, ShiftMate, and here are the earnings. So again, I'll put all the earnings. I'm not sure how much I've driven so far, but you're looking at it right now. I think I did over 30 an hour. And I'm thinking, I don't know about $3 a mile. If we did 30 plus $3 a mile, that would be insane. And what surprised me the most is this was on Uber Eats. What is going on? What is going on? It was Uber Eats today. And this is another reason I tell you, don't delete the apps, because you can go online just to see, and if they're sending you nothing, then don't accept it. But they just kept sending me high paying offers. I'm gonna keep accepting. And I do not, if you're subscribed here, you might know this, consider subscribing. If not, I don't do a ton of Uber Eats until the day comes like today. So I'm gonna go finish these deliveries. I am open to driving on or working on whatever gig app you like. I basically tried them all. Check out our videos if you want to watch that. Like this video, and yeah, let me know, what should we do next? Should we try Uber Eats again to make sure it wasn't a fluke? Should we do something completely different? Should I shop? Should we do catering? I don't know. Let me know. Very good, very good, very good. I actually need to grab this cord out of here because my regular phone is at 20%. Where am I going? I'm going on the Parkway. Where am I going? Okay, I'm going on the north side. And then I'm going all the way down. Wow, I'm going all the way down over there. Wow, we're literally going to the other side of the city for this delivery. Let's go. Keep it going. I mean, I could, but again, like I want to eat. Oh, you know what? Here, I have my banana. Let me eat the banana. Because I'm getting hungry, guys. I mean, once you get to 5 or 6 hours, I want a real meal. Snacks are fine. Oh, boy. This banana isn't even super ripe. So it didn't even really unpeel. That's fine. I don't care. And it's like, has a twinge of like green taste. You can see look how green it is. It has a twinge of that plant green taste because it's nowhere near being ripe yet. I don't care, banana. I need your nutrients. Now, you know what's funny? If I had the Tesla, I could turn on self-driving and I could unpeel that thing more. That's all I can unpeel right now. I can't do both. Yeah, it's a plantain at this point. Do expect a busy day tomorrow. EXS, thanks for being here. Yeah, I do. I think if you were out there 4 hours before kickoff, all through the game, honestly, I think you'll be busy from 4 hours before until like maybe 3 hours after. It depends if people are gonna have like, you know, hang out for a bit more. We'll get some more food after the game. Obviously, you know, like up and through the third quarter, it's going to be the busiest. But it will be busy, I think. I'm not driving tomorrow. I'm going home tomorrow. Pete, what's Pete's question? The dating market? We're not talking about the dating market while I'm delivering, guys. I mean, it's probably like most any city, you know, go out and talk to people, right? And I know it can be scary. I know it can be scary. You got to get yourself out there, though, right? No one's going to knock on your door and say, I'm ready for you. You got to get out and talk to people. Or, you know, get yourself involved with events and activities, clubs, sporting clubs for adults, whatnot. You know, hobby groups, meetup groups. You know, you can use the app Meetup and commonalities. And just start talking to people, you know, not with any intention of dating, just, you know, with the intention of meeting people. Just go out and meet people. And then through that, you know, you never know where it can go. Trying to make sure these people aren't speeding up on me here. Let me move over. I gotta take the north side exit anyway. We're on like the one strip of the parkway where it's a little bit more open. Jeez, they're still closing on me. I'm going a little bit faster. They're still closing on me. Oh, you're currently dashing? In what, Atlanta? You're waiting. Okay. Good luck in Atlanta. Good luck. I think this is going to be our last two, folks. So drink it in, soak it in. I think we were out here for like 6 hours today. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 6 hours. Now, granted, I took a 30-minute break. So work time is probably going to be like 5 hours and 20 minutes or something. But I've been out here for 6 hours today. All in all. Yeah, I want to go eat. I love talking to you, but I want to go eat, you know. Pharmacy delivery. Nice money. Indie gig life. Nice. I'm trying to hold you because it's bouncing like crazy because of these roads. I'm doing what I can, you know. Is this leave it door? What is this? Nice. Leave it door. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, I've already stopped the new orders, so we're gonna wrap it up here. How much money? JC events. I don't even know. Does anyone know? Has anyone kept track of our money here? We're over $100. I mean, we're probably at. We honestly might even be at $150. Because if we did 5 hours, then we did $30 an hour. That's $150. Yeah, we might be. And remember, tips come in an hour after the deliveries, so it's going to get even higher. So yeah, let me know if anyone's been tracking the earnings here. Oh, I almost missed my exit there. I thought we were going to the North Shore. We weren't. We're going down 65. We're going over this way. The biggest tip? I don't know, $20? Biggest customer tip? Yeah, maybe 20 some. Which I feel like I should have had something higher when I was in San Diego, but I can't remember. I can't remember if I got like 50 or something crazy. I mean, honestly, like comic books ask if Pittsburghers are good tippers. They are. And there's been some stats on that I've seen. The city of Pittsburgh, generally, yeah, they do tip pretty well. Chris, has anyone ever got tip baited? Of course. Of course. Yeah, this banana won't even. Wow. Of course. That is the most unripe banana. It doesn't taste bad, but me trying to get it out of that peel is impossible. Okay. All right. This delivery is right up here. How many deliveries do I have? I have 2, right? Yeah, I got 2. Okay. I forget which is which. I'm gonna have to look whenever we park. By the way, we're at 46.9 miles. Well, not quite. I gotta add the miles from earlier. I'm pretty sure I reset. Yeah, I reset the miles when I took the break. Okay. It's gotta be that one, right? I need house numbers. Okay. Is it this person or the other one? I need a name. I need a name. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Be right back. They're both from the same customer. Oh my gosh. Oh. I didn't realize they're both going to the same customer. It's still 4 degrees out. Woo! Oh, let me navigate home. Let me record by mileage. Good. Okay, so let's go over our totals today. It was all Uber Eats. Wow. Yeah, it was all Uber Eats. That's crazy. That's crazy. Are you kidding me? So, okay. Yeah, we did almost 6 hours today. Okay, who wants to see the numbers? Yeah, let me move forward just so I'm not right in front of their house. It says 5 hours and 50 minutes online with Uber Eats. And that was just with Uber Eats. So call it 6 hours, right? You ready for these numbers? Exclusively because you're watching live. It needs to recalculate. There's someone walking. They probably wonder why I'm driving with my lights on. My super bright lights. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can find a place to pull over. Yeah, right up here. I'll pull over. Okay, let's go. All right, here we go. The low will be -1, I know, right? This dash is taking, well, yeah, because I didn't realize both are going to the same customer. I had to come back to the car. Anyone else nervous? Yeah, you know what, Tony? Yeah, I mean, 100%. And I've said this before in videos. I'm always nervous when I'm trying a app for the first time. The first time I tried Deliver That, Zifty Catering. The first time, I mean, especially if I've done rideshare back in the day, the first, rides that I took. Let me disassemble the camera and we'll talk to each other, okay? And I'll give you the final numbers here as we wrap it up. Yeah, I mean, that's normal because, you don't know anything. You don't know how the screens are going to look like. You don't know the problems that pop up. When problems do pop up, you're like, I don't know what to do. That's completely normal. So don't worry about it. Hello. Here's the setup. Here's the setup with the mic on it. Very cool. So yeah, it's fine. To be a little nervous. Just take your time. Drive on one app at a time when you first start. Get used to it, and then go from there. All right, I want some guesses. You just got done dashing. Beyond our routine's nice. Where are you from? I mean, I grew up in the Pittsburgh area, east of Pittsburgh, if that's what you're asking. I gotta put everything away here, so just give me a second. Any guesses? How much money did we make in about 6 hours today? It was quite the shift, So let me know. Any guesses? All exclusively on Uber Eats. There's some guesses. What do we think? I'm gonna finish. I just need to finish up packing up here, and I'll let you know in a second. Get your guesses in here. 6 hours, all Uber Eats. That's crazy. I guess the video is gonna be, I tested Uber Eats for 6 hours. I thought it was gonna be DoorDash. Okay, that's packed away. That's packed away. Let's charge the headphones on the way home. This is good. Trash is there. Sunglasses, put this away. Get your guesses in. 6 hours on a pretty good shift. Last chance. All right, let's do it. Wait. Oh, I forgot a camera. The action cam. Put the action cam away. Okay. $400,000. You're right. For 6 hours. Last chance. All right. Here, let me look at some of your guesses. 200, 175, 329, 225, 230, 150, 350, 162, 160, 174. Okay, now keep in mind, tips have not come in yet. Tips are going to come in the next hour. So you can add an extra $30 to this. Probably more, frankly. But here's the basis, okay? Are you ready for the base amount before tips? Trips, 15. Online time, 5 hours and 50 minutes. Today we did 192.21. $192.21 before tips, which is already 30. What did it say? $32 an hour? Yeah, it's already $32 an hour. So with tips, this is probably going to finish around. What if it was 260 divided by 6? That would be 43 an hour. I'll let you know how much, how many tips come in. Absolutely annihilated this shift. 6 hours, just crushed it. For 15 trips. Yes, Tony. This is Uber Eats, ADA. This is Uber Eats. Later days, yeah, we crushed it. Comic book, nice work. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun today. This was one of those shifts where we didn't have anything crazy. We didn't have any crazy, weird stuff. It was just super smooth. Offers were nonstop. The offers that came in were high paying. Places were ready. So when everything works together, we were in the flow state, baby. We were in the flow state. Everything was working. No access issues, no restaurant. Well, we had a little bit of wait time, but nothing crazy. The constant offers, right? They would just send an offer as soon as I was finishing. When Nick says an easy 325, I don't know how much it's gonna go. Well, stay tuned, I'll let you know. I'll let you know what this is gonna finish at. Yeah, the Uber gods have been good to me tonight. I mean, it's been certainly the shift. Thank you for the live reacts. Tap that little that heart there and send some confetti or something. And we'll celebrate the shift here. So with that, I guess I'll end it here. I'm gonna drive back home. I'm gonna get some food, and then tomorrow, yeah, it's a Super Bowl. I'm gonna go home. watch the Super Bowl at the family's place. So the video probably won't be ready tomorrow. It'll probably be for Monday, and I'll release it Monday early. Well, it depends when I'm done editing it. But once it's done with editing, then I'll release it. But listen, this is exactly why I want to do these live streams, because it shows you in real time what's going on. It shows you the decision making, the problems, the surprises, the good surprises also. Just to show you the real day in the life stuff. And then obviously, if you don't want to watch a 5-hour, 6-hour live stream, then you can watch the standard videos, Thank you, XNYC. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Yeah, Tony, I'll release, well, in the video, I'll show obviously the entire earnings. I don't know if I want to spoil it for, viewers, like a community tab post or something. I don't know if I want to, because then that spoils the entire video if I go over if I post the earnings. What I will do, how about this? I'll post it for channel members, the earnings after tips settle in. If you want to join, tap the join button down below. That's exactly what you get with the channel memberships. You get some behind the scenes stuff, and then some extra content as well. Thank you, Later Days. Helped you a lot. I appreciate that. Trudum, thanks, Mike. Thank you for watching. And some of you guys have watched like hours tonight, or at least you've been here and there. Trudum's one of them, and Tony and other viewers here. Emmanuel, how much fuel did I burn? Okay, so mileage was, okay, I gotta add up both here. So 47 plus 26.2, 73 miles. 73 miles for what's gonna be at least like $260. 73 miles. It's $256 a mile. If I did $260 once the tips settle in. So I still did $3 a mile. Even considering mileage, we crushed it. What a shift. Broken thumb from Reacts, Trudum, but worth it. Appreciate that. You can take a break on the live Reacts. That's funny though, I appreciate that. Great job. Alamo City, Dan, thank you for that. Matthew, if you have stuff on your record, the background check goes through a company called Checker. Checkr. It's just going to depend. I've heard a lot of different stories of like, I have this, I have that. Sometimes people get through, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they get through and then they rerun the background checks because typically they run it every year. And then it deactivates them later on. Like, what the heck? I got activated, but then they deactivated me. So, more egregious offenses, obviously it won't get approved, but I can't speak to that. I don't, I'm not with that company. Welcome in, Brian. We're wrapping it up right now. XNYC, I want a 4-cylinder hybrid SUV for work. Yeah, hybrid's good. Be mindful of the SUV. It's going to be a little bit less range or mileage. Shouldn't be too bad if you're a hybrid. So, I'm going to head out. I'm going to crush some food at home. I'm not going to waste money because I got groceries. Oh, what a great shift, though. Let me think of anything else I can tell you right now. Oh, excuse me. Like behind the scenes stuff, because I do appreciate you watching live. What else? What else can I tell you? Oh, yeah. Guys, I think I'm going to go, after I eat, I think we're signing up for Starlink. We're going to get Wi-Fi in this car so I never buffer. Because I've been liking these lives. We've only done 2, but I think it's something I might want to keep doing. So I hope you enjoy it. Because think about it. I'm driving anyway, right? We're driving anyway. Instead of just me filming, I might as well, connect with you, answer your questions, and do it in a fun environment, hopefully. I can't think of anything else. Yep. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. So once I get up here, I'm going to end the live. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Over $200 in a day. And we'll see what happens when the tips come in, but it's obviously over 200, which I'm really happy about. There's the Taco Bell that gets very busy. There's a bunch of cars there, and it's Saturday night, so. When are you getting live again? That's a good question. My next shift will most likely be, let me check my calendar. Maybe Monday, because I'm going to finish the video editing. It's going to go live, and that's going to be on Monday. So I'll probably just drive Monday, right? Because that video will be done. Now, I have not been scheduling the lives because, I don't always know when I'm going to drive. Would you like me to schedule the lives? Like, once I know, do you want me to schedule it? Like, if I know I'm going to go online at like 3 p.m. on Monday or whatever it is, would you like that, or do you not care? Or should I just like start streaming whenever? I don't know if you had a preference. Yes? Yes, Tony? Anyone else? What do you think? Should I schedule the driving lives? Because then at least you know when I'm going to go live. And again, once I know. Sometimes I'll know, days ahead of time. Sometimes it might just be impromptu. But at least I can try to schedule it. If I can, Yeah. We like the lives. Yeah, I can schedule it. I mean, okay. I usually end it here on the bridge, so we got an awesome view of Pittsburgh. What a day! Over 200. Ridiculous payout per hour. So yeah, plan on Monday. Barring anything else, I think my schedule's good though. So, okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Marathon live stream. We got more coming